Hi there, welcome to this listening exercise. What I'd like you to do is watch the video that you'll see in just a second. As the speaker or speakers are talking, try to identify or catch all of those pieces of vocabulary that you'll see on the left hand side. The vocabulary will be presented in order, so if you miss a piece of vocabulary, then please rewind the video and watch it again and listen carefully to make sure that you catch every single piece of vocabulary presented. All of the vocab that you'll see is vocab that you can either use in your exam English for FCE or CAE, or in your careers in terms of business English or legal English. This is wonderful vocabulary. If you don't know what this vocab is, make sure you learn those phrases and use them either in your exams or in your careers. And that's precisely why you'll see that this video is done for both cramtheexam.com and writtenlegalenglish.com. Okay. Go and do that listening exercise and see if you can catch all of those pieces of vocab.
It actually got like shivered down my spine because I'm like, I've been cooking the same thing for all these different people, but they're not experiencing it the same way because I didn't know that they are different, that they're actually an ingredient in the food, their palate. So it's changed kind of the way I approach cooking ever since. My name's Timothy Roberts. I'm the executive pastry chef of Vox Table, Austin, Texas. The meal plan last night was we had a menu that we could go two different paths with. Everyone in the base got the same food: big eye tuna taquito, faux scallop, duck bacon. But for super tasters, we made adjustments. A super taster is just a person who has a higher amount of taste buds, and a non-taster is a person who has a lesser amount of taste buds than your average person. Things that they're averse to are vegetables that are bitter, things that are too sweet, salt as well. On the table, there's little white strips. Everyone's gonna need to grab one of these. We administered two different types of test strips that have different chemicals. One is PTC, one is Theoria. So basically they just put the test strip on their tongue, and they either it'll taste bitter or it'll taste like nothing. And then we also gave them a menu that had different foods on it that are problematic for super tasters, and had them kind of check off things. And based on the results we got from all three, we kind of dialed in specific profiles for each person. And we're gonna send super taster first, chef? Yeah. Okay. We're ready? Okay. We did a duck bacon dish. Normal get the sauce, super tasters don't. Yes. For the super tasters, we pulled off cherries. We pan roasted them with butter, and they started to taste bitter. We're trying to also do dishes that made people also just think about their perception of food, not just the way it tastes, but like we have a faux scallop dish. It's made from a mushroom, it's steamed with dashi, it's seared so it looks just like a scallop, and then we put a miso glaze on it. And it actually, like, if you close your eyes and eat it, it actually tastes like a scallop. I saw a lot of people on their face, you know, like, with their eyebrows go up, and they were just like, wow, you got me. They're like, I understand my palate better. I went to a wine tasting in Napa, and that's kind of what really opened my eyes. Someone explored with me how they actually introduced the concept that everyone tastes differently, and then they demonstrated it during the tasting, and that kind of really set this in motion. A painting is nothing more than paint and canvas. Food is the same thing, but it's the way it's put together and the way you think about it that kind of turns it into art. I think there's going to be an element where, to stay relevant in fine dining and even all the way down to fast food restaurants, you're going to need to personalize. You're going to need to know your consumer like Facebook knows people. But I think for the most part, yeah, this is the future. I'll probably spend the rest of my life exploring this.
Good work. I'm sure you managed to catch all of those pieces of vocab. If you want to try more listening exercises, then come back to the YouTube channels for cramtheexam.com or writtenlegalenglish.com. Exactly the same listening exercises will be put up on both channels, so you can access them from 2 different points. If you want to improve your exam English and do more listening exercises in terms of your FCE or CAE, then go to cramtheexam.com. If you want to improve your business or legal writing, then go along to writtenlegalenglish.com and have a look at the resources we've got there.